And by the way, guys, sorry for the audio in this video. It's so corrupted, so is the latency. Remember, I put a lot into the videos today, so just remember, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more daily awesome videos. Bye, guys. So, guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're going to be reacting to the live event explained for Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2. So remember, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more daily awesome videos. And let's get into it.
Fortnite's Spirit Realm event is over, and it explained a lot. All of this is building up to Crime City in Season 2 and the future of Chapter 6. You see, Fortnite has been teasing this for so long, but also what happens next, and it all began right here. This was our first look at the new island as a giant rock plummeted from the sky. It would turn out to be familiar. It wasn't like other meteors, rather a shard of the 0 point. This fragment crashed down onto the island, and its power was able to reawaken the long-lost ancient magic of this Japanese reality. Oni no Shima was an island that used to have tons of magic. It was controlled through masks, and now the 0 point had kickstarted their history all over again. Unfortunately, it also grabbed the attention of demons. They arrived through portals from their realm, with evil entities like Shogun X and the Puppeteer, who possessed another demon known as the Night Rose. The island had some heroes of their own, like Kendo and Jade, who partner with our trusty main characters Hope and Jones to protect their home. The problem here was Jade flew a little too close to the sun, aka she had been trapped in the Spirit Realm after using a cursed mask that was supposed to protect her. That mask was given to her by Daigo, her brother, who would turn out to be pivotal to this live event. He was obsessed with these masks, considering their family history involved running a mask shop in the past. Daigo, despite good intentions at first, was about to make this demon situation literally 10 times worse. Not only had he trapped his sister in the Spirit Realm, he was now experimenting with different kind of masks in his family's basement. On the other hand, we had Hope and Kendo doing some good work, collecting splinters from the shard's crash site to forge blades. They needed someone who could safely travel to the Spirit Realm, a demon of their own. And that's when they come across the Night Rose. By giving her the splinter blades, she's able to finally break free of her enslavement to the Puppeteer. So they were hoping she could return the favor by rescuing Jade. But instead, the Night Rose hands the blades over to Daigo instead. It's probably the last thing she should have done. And as expected, Daigo refuses to hand these back to us. He keeps it to himself, incorporating it into his experiments, and slowly but surely he begins to play around with dark magic. A few weeks ago, we noticed some strange changes to this basement, as sprites have been going missing only to be found locked up in Daigo's lair. His work was accelerating, and he was now in possession of the perfect masks needed to perform some kind of ritual. And that leads us to one of the other mysteries that has been here since day 1 of the chapter. The only portal on the map which has been completely inactive. While demons made their way through all kinds of gateways throughout the island, this one in the mountains had been frozen for months, and it's where Daigo had now focused all of his attention. We always knew it would be an important piece of this season's puzzle. It was way larger than the other portals, so all we had to do was wait until its true significance was revealed. And Daigo, he did exactly that. With the dark magic of these Oni masks in hand, he began using them to make a connection to the portal. As each day passed in real life, we would log in and find a new mask connected, bringing us closer and closer to unleashing the Spirit Realm. It was clear that everybody on the island had been trying to stop him. 24 hours would pass and his dialogue would change, and he had tons of things to say about individual characters. Talk to him as Kendo on day 1, he would say, "Brother, don't even think about trying to stop me." And he would say similar things to Jones and Hope. And it's here where he would reveal his original motive for opening the portal. He simply wanted to get Jade back from the Spirit Realm. These intentions were obviously noble, but as we know, he was quickly getting in way too deep. By day 4, he started to realize that the presence in the Spirit Realm knows about him and his siblings. It's why they took Jade. The demons are aware of their history as ancient mask makers. On this day, his ego was starting to show itself. As he told Hope, "It always falls on me to fix everything. The genius, the eldest son," and mentioned to the Night Rose that, "I'm the only one strong enough to face the darkness in the Spirit Realm." So he's not thinking clearly. Whether he was too blinded by the mission to save Jade, or his experiments with dark magic were corrupting him, pretty much all we know is that in the final days before he opened the portal, he was starting to expand his mission. He tells Kendo that saving Jade is just the beginning, and of course it's on me to save us all. He also tricked himself into thinking that he's the one responsible for saving this island, but then on the final day he was prepared for anything, saying, "Soon I'll be able to breach the Spirit Realm and save my sister," but that's not enough. To his brother he would mention he had a plan, while his words to Jones had a very different tone. I don't know you, I don't trust you, I won't let you touch that shard. All of this has been happening in the background of Fortnite matches, with most players having no idea it was even going on. Now, the Spirit Realm event has happened, and it is crazy. Let's explain why it happened and what happens next.
And Daigo was mad that they did because of the show that they made come to the
So, the event was pretty cool, but what did we learn from this? Well, Daigo was finally able to free Jade from the Spirit Realm. Now, the event is over, and you can talk to her for some extra story. It tells us that the Spirit Realm has the Shard of the Zero Point, and we can't let it take the island. And it's not just the demons we gotta be worried about. Pay attention to the portal itself, because it's now spitting gold onto the island. Tons of it. If you ask Jade what this means, she doesn't know. But she does predict it'll bring greed, fighting, and mayhem to the island. So the question you're probably asking right now is, what is this building up to? And it's a completely different theme. With the chaos of the Spirit Realm taking the whole island by surprise, things are about to become lawless. Society will collapse for this new season theme, and in the official teaser, you can see exactly how with the new Crime City POI. Some fans are wondering whether this will be an entirely new area on the map, or the destruction of places like Seaport City. But one thing's for sure, it looks brutal. And everything you can see in this teaser is a secret clue for what happens next. The obvious elephant in the room is another return of Midas. This has caused some hilarious mixed reactions, with some people calling him an e-boy now, and others being a little frustrated that every time his story ends, he comes back. Well, throughout the past few months, we've had people referring to someone as Midas's old friend, and we have no idea if that means this guy isn't actually Midas, or if they're talking about someone like...
So who would they be talking about then?
Big Dill. Yes, he's the new main character of Chapter 6. As we move on from stories like Daigo and the Masks, we're turning to a more crime-focused plot for next season. They literally have been teasing it right under our noses. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll know that we've been watching this abnormally large pickle growing in the Kappa Kappa factory, and it's been going on for a couple weeks. It all started when players found a strange drawing on the CEO's desk outlining plans to grow a fully conscious pickle. Then the experiments began, we could see it physically growing on the map, and on next season, he'll be alive and thriving as Big Dill. He's a pickle who seems to be a part of a famous rap duo known as the Tasty Boys. And well, Fortnite went out and tweeted this tour poster earlier this week with a Spotify playlist apparently curated by Dill. I will say, it was a joke, but when you open the playlist, it was literally just songs that were named after food and drinks. Take a look closer at the teaser in Crime City though, and you'll see a mugshot of Dill, along with the message that says he has a new single dropping soon. That's not all, they even named the tagline of the season after him. It's called Lawless, Deal With It. And if you still weren't convinced this guy is going to be a huge character, Epic already created a life-size costume, and they posted a real-life photo of him in the studio. Now let's go back to this teaser again, because it tells us so many insane secrets about next season, like the restaurant in the background. As you can see, it's a pig mascot on the roof, and fans have connected this with a recent survey skin that shows a pig-headed butcher, probably our first look at one of the Battle Pass skins. What about the gameplay features? Well, check out this armor bank band in the middle of the road. The doors have been blown off, and you can see exactly how with a giant drill laid next to it. This could be our first glimpse of some kind of new drill item that lets us break into these trucks. And we do know that leakers have been talking about some kind of robbery gameplay that'll be a part of the season, and this might be our first first teaser of it. I wonder if we'll have to work together to break into moving trucks, or maybe we'll just steal them instead, with a vehicle hijacking feature that's been leaked for a long time now. Ever since the Wreck season, data miners have been talking about some kind of mechanic that'll let us steal cars from other players and NPCs. It never showed up in Wrecked, but some think that it'll make its grand introduction for Lawless. Oh, and have you noticed what else is on the road in this picture? Ever since Fortnite removed access to sewer travel, not only did they delete the feature, all the drain covers were deleted too. That's until now, where we spotted one in this Crime City teaser, possibly indicating that we'll be able to use sewers as escape routes during our bank robberies. We could even get away by rappelling. This one has been in the works for a long time, and every chapter we think it'll be introduced into the movement. Well, spoiler, it hasn't, but if there's a perfect time to let us rappel up or down walls, it's literally now. So what is the perfect collab to fit into a crime-themed season? Well, this one took me by surprise, but the Yakuza games will be making their way into Fortnite just in time for next season. Both Kiryu and Majima are getting an outfit in Lawless, and fans are going crazy over it. Some of them even joking it's not the first time they'll be in the same game as Hatsune Miku. Anyway, that is the Fortnite Portal Event explained, what happened before, and what happens after. This has been Tommy, and I'll
Okay, so that's where I'm gonna end the video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more daily awesome videos. Bye, guys.